그때가 최적의 타이밍이야.
Hello
버리면 돼.
and welcome. It's me, Brady Smith. I'm the Forbidden Library, and today it's the only stream this week that's regular. Tuesday, Limbusy Day. Choo choo. Wait, no, bus. Wait, no, boat. No, we're bus again. Hello, everyone. Hello, Elusive Aubergine Man. Hello, Noble Size Phantom. Hello, Reha. Hello, Benjamin. Hello, Mark. Hello, Loco Kubo. Welcome. It's S-P-E-E-N, not spin. It's speen. Very specific. Lim what? Limbusy. Limbus. That's what. It is probably the last one until Kanto 6. Very true. Why didn't it work for you? I'm gonna have a look. Did I not do something? You are not in the right group for it. Okay, now it should work for you, Mark. I do apologize. Ah! There it is. The Rightio. Before we do anything in this game, though, Index! I'm pretty sure a while ago you guys asked me, like, what is the thing I'd like to see in Limbus? And it was Index! And we have Roll! Go! I would like Index Pals, then I'd like Index Dawn. I would like all the Index characters. I know, I want all of them. I'd like all. You know how I've like collected a lot of the Hay shows? I want all the Index now. We're swapping. Go away, ninjas. The Index is here. Oh, it's a Heathcliff. Ooh, TikTok Heathcliff. TikTok gear arm Heathcliff. Wonderful. Well, that's good. I need some good Heathcliff stuff since we're coming up to the next place. So that's good. We need that. Gimme Faust. No Faust. I'll be mad if I get Altis. I don't wanna. Just want Faust. I know I should probably just save up. Mid, you're mid, Mark. No, you're not mid. You're all great. None of you are mid. Give me Faust, give me Faust, There's a Faust! There's a really cute Faust! Ah! But it's not the Faust I want. Let me go, I don't know. Should I go in the corner over here? I know I'm supposed to live on the other side, but I feel like... Otherwise, I have to go back to gaming position. What's the fun of the speen if I have to go back to the same position all the time? Getting speen. Faust is Mao. No, she's not Mao. She's She's Index. I have a prescript that says Faust has to come home for my rolls, okay? Imagine if you got that. If you got a prescript for a gacha game that you had to roll a character, it means you'd have to, like, empty your life savings until you get that character because you have to complete the prescript. Faust. No Faust. Ah! Oh, lordy. I knew this angle was gonna happen. Again! Spin the gacha and spin me at the same time and see if it works. 3, 2, spin! Do you think it's the one? Faust. There's two! There's two shiny goblins! There's two! Faust.
지령의 뜻에 호기심을 가질 수 있습니다. 하지만 의문과는 별개로 지령은 집행되어야만 하죠. 절대적이니 수행할 뿐.
Yay! To be Faust! Yay! It was Faust and a different Altus. Faust. Streamer luck. I have such good streamer luck with this game. A W Corp Altus. That's lovely. Now excuse me while I level Faust up. And just give her all the things. I got some stuff here. We got oh yeah, we got the ego. I could throw that on just because I can. Fast. Faust was the first Hey show I got too. I can go straight to level... I don't think I can go to level 50 yet. That's a good point. I have been trying to level up more. Because I can go to level 45 now. I'm so tough. We can go to level 45. So I should do that. Yeah. I wanted Faust. I got Faust came home. She listened to the prescript and she came home. But what if I just use this? It's 45? Shut up, you. I ain't that old. Okay, I'm gonna have to get grinding again. Boo. I have threads coming out of my ass though, so it's fine.
새로운 지령입니다.
Question.
칼날을 들이대었을 때
Will this up-tie event have spoilers? Do you know? Do any of you know? I don't think so. I should hope not. I mean, I know about Index already. I know the secrets of the Index. The secrets. No. Cool. Thank you, NSFW man. 2 Faust. Consume your vocal cords boiled for 14 seconds in simmering salt water as part of your dinner time meal. Will you be alright? Faint-hearted messenger. It is the will of the prescript. I merely ensure that it is fulfilled. Spoilers for Runa, but you beat Runa. Yeah! There seems to be more prescripts of this sort lately. Why are you laying down? Because I got span a lot. And I'm a bit dizzy, so I'm just laying down. That looks numb. Last time now I'm laying down the other way. I should get a pillow. Sleeping stream. Last time a proselyte received a prescript telling them to grill their own head medium rare and serve it to their neighbor. Does that not make you scared? The prescript knows all. And consequently, Faust, who submits to the prescript, is equivalent to knowing it all. I see! That's how this Faust works. As such, there can be no place for fear. Mark, why is your speed not working? I've added you to the thing. I don't know why your speeds are not working anymore. I don't know. Mark, YouTube members should work, but no work. Ah! It worked a second time for some reason. Maybe it was on cooldown from last time, because there is a cooldown on it, so you guys can't, like, spam it so much. 2 Faust. Access the Geschoss shaft and convert 3 unknown things into known things. Yay, headpad. Once again, they refuse to engage with me, saying there is nothing to discuss with a blindfolded Faust. And yet, their inability to lower my access right or revoke it completely must owe to the fact that I am a Faust who follows the prescripts. So be it. As long as information remains available, the prescript's execution will proceed unhindered. The index is... So she's been banned from the chat. She's still got access to the library, but she's banned from the chat. So you've got this... both... All my 3-star Fausts are the Fausts that do not get along with the Discord. You've got the one who refuses to join the Discord and just is just like, nah, I like swords, bro. And this one that's like ignored by the Discord. Who do you think's more annoying in the chat? Prescripts Faust or N Faust? The Faust cord. The index's fabric is woven by looms. Fabrics are, obviously, made by machines such as looms. If such mundane knowledge was recorded, then it is highly possible that the looms mentioned must conceal an alternative meaning. But just in case, I will set aside this particular piece of information and select another 3. To Faust. Within 1 week, rendezvous with other proselytes at the intersection at Block B and walk the streets. Postscript. Walk by following the proselyte who arrives last. The texture of the slip is different. It was given to me by a messenger of another district. Wait, the prescript you received yesterday, didn't it tell you to eat your... It's rather outdated to think one cannot vocalize without vocal cords. Apology. Too fast, too furious. I do also have Guna Faust, that's true. Which is another person who probably should be banned from the Discord. That wasn't meant as a demand for an apology, but very well. I think I understand how to carry out this prescript. Really? But it seemed quite cryptic. How do you plan to execute it? I'll tell you when we meet again. To Faust. Climb to the rooftop of a building 3 stories or higher and wave your hand while looking down for 1 minute. Simple enough prescript? And that is... I received a prescript telling me to deliver extra fabric to you. It has been a while since I last received more fabric for patching. Congratulations if you received it just once more. You might be able to lengthen your cloak. Perhaps. By the way, how did you carry out the prescript from last time? You said you'd tell me when we met again. For an entire week, I kept walking around the intersection of Block B. I walked in a wide loop, with neither a start nor finish. In that way, I was able to fulfill the prescript even when new proselytes joined the group. Ah. The way you're progressing, the prescript may grant you a sword of your own, rather than mere fabric. Crack theory. This is Yan after understood. Faust is Yan? Why not? If that is where the prescript leads me. Got prescript? Not much time. Need tailoring. Give fabric. The tailor has arrived. I must take my leave. To Faust. Enter as the 3rd customer of the day to a restaurant that sells chickens and leave last. Start a game of hide and seek with at least 3 people, then return home as it. So basically start a game of hide and seek and then don't look for them. Read 6 books, then visit the district that appears in the last book you read. No time limit. Oh, that's a fun one. I like that one. That's how you win. Sells chickens. Very different from sells chicken. True. This means to Faust. Kill the liar within the alley with alleyways. Within the alley with alleys. It seems you haven't followed the prescript for quite some time. There is no other explanation as to why a messenger's long cloak should be sliced through with such ease. The different texture of the paperslip, the instructions that have become too intuitive, the ultimate, unlimited deadline, as though someone had intended to allow me some room for flexibility. It all seemed too convenient to be true. It was hard to deduce the liar's identity. Ah, so Yan's not the only messenger who goes off the rails. It seems like it happens a lot. Everyone loves the minigame finger until the game stops being mini. Yeah. Yeah, but this messenger gets no diffed by Faust. Yan would not even, if undistorted, get owned by a basic proselyte. True. Wait. With this, I will be able to kill the liar. I was only undertaking the prescript myself. I was told to make false prescripts that distributed the proselytes. Hey, look. Interesting. That, however, doesn't seem to be the direction in which the prescripts intended to lead you. What? I mean to say that not following the prescript could have been a way to serve its will. But that makes no sense. It's not. A warning, perhaps? That one must not be so easily swayed by what is visible. Crack theory redacted. Wonderful, beautiful. Now I need to save up for Dawn. I'm going to be broke. I can't use her yet, really. I need to keep the strong-ass team I've got going here. Anyway, after that distraction, that's the wrong button. Let's go see what the Blade lineage has. Gotta go, Brony. It's therapy day. Have fun at therapy, normal-sized phantom. I hope you have a successful chat about your feelings. Dawn is coming out tomorrow. I know. And I guess I'm going to be doing some grinding, aren't I? This is okay. Hi, Game Boy. What you missed was I rolled for Faust and I got Faust. Ah! And I keep getting spam. Tomato! I know I'm not. I know I'm not, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Where? TB.
아, 여기는 버스 아니에요?
Welcome to the bus. And oh,
저희는
we are. Arodachi? The Blade lineage woman sprang from her prone position, grabbing the sword next to her. She held the grip of her blade, ready to draw it at any moment. Identify yourselves. Are you with the Kurokuma clan? Brandy rolled for vows, then Chad rolled Brandy. I did get rolled a lot. I rolled around at the speed of sound. I have places to go and I have to follow my rainbow. No. So weird. Then why does that woman wield an odachi? She will not listen. We should kill her. Ryosho! He pisses me off for two reasons. One, she refused to listen, making this conversation longer than it needed to be. Two, she dared to compare their scrap metal blades to my blade. Is there any reason? The sound of, like, her leather glove tensing on her sword, that's pretty cool. That's a cool sound effect that I don't think a lot of people think about when they do visual novels. Is there any reason for me not to proceed to OOF clock? Yeah, there is. She can't tell us anything if she's dead! Ryoshu often shows bursts of emotion, but in the most unpredictable times. But at least she listens when I ask her to, which is a relief. I suppose your blade is not exactly like theirs. Your uniform is certainly different. Clenched Arthur fist, SFX. Yes! And you, who might you be? You certainly wear a rather loud timepiece. Are you unable to communicate otherwise? They are our manager. Their vocalizations will not reach your ears. Huh. I recognize the scent your voice carries. It's familiar. Even in the districts that I have resided in, I have not met fellows who speak as I do. Speak as you do. Indeed. Yet I sense familiarity in your choice of verbiage. You must be from District 19. S-Corp, are you not? Though I have fled. Though I have fled, it is where I hail from. I see. So you've also left your homeland behind. My compatriots oft share the same fate as we do. Perhaps meeting someone from the same home district helped. The woman visibly relaxed before slumping down in a nearby chair. Her breathing was labored.
나의 이름은 이상이라.
My name is Yi-sang.
그대의
I
상처를
have
치료했지.
operated on the wounds you have suffered. So,
귀하에게 은혜를 입었는데
I have acted with such brutishness despite your kindness.
미안하네.
Please accept my apologies. Get yourself a friend who speaks the same stance as you.
앵두라고 불러주시게. 검을
I am
가르는 게
Engdu.
살수를 맡고 있어.
Engdu. I am Salsu from the lineage that deals in blades.
단테. 이번엔
Oh,
이상 씨가 이야기를
Dante.
잘 풀어가 줄 것
Maybe we
같은데.
can leave the talking to Yi-sang this time. Looks like we can sit back and let him handle this. I nodded, replying quickly to Roger's whispers.
19구.
And you're from
S에서
District
도망한
19,
자라면 우리를 알고
Escort
있겠지.
territory. Then you must be aware of who we are.
저작거리의 소문에 박진아.
I am somewhat aware, though I am far from acquainted with tales from the streets.
그대들은 어딘가에
I have
매이지
heard that
않고
the blade lineage
자유히
is bound
돌아다닌다고
to no
알고
master,
있었는데.
no land.
어찌
Yet whence do you
도망인의
flee?
처지라고 말한 것인가?
사정은
The Yamcha
말하자면
woman. Yes,
길것이고.
the Yamcha woman.
그죠. 새로운
It is a
터전을
tale
찾아야만
far too
한다고
long
말할
to be
수밖에.
shared in full. All I may divulge is that we had no choice but to seek a territory for us to thrive in.
소상한 사정을 읊는다면
Perhaps
우리가 도울 수
there
있는
is
부분이
aught that
있을지도
we
모르지
could
않은가?
do to assist, should you deign to impart us the particulars of your pursuers. The Clockster, my favourite sinner? I normally would say Roger. Or at least at the start, I used to say Roger. But now it's kind of Yi-sang ever since he had his character development, and now he's just like that wet, reluctant cat, but kind of wants to still be part of the team. I love him. I love my wet cat man. Angdu shot a sweeping glance at all of us. Her eyes appeared heavy with crushing exhaustion.
하긴 그들을 전부 해치운 자들이라면
If you and your fellows were
정도의
skilled enough to
실력자일 테지.
defeat this group of foes, then all of you must be quite
우리
capable.
우두머리와 친구들의
Kurokuma clan has a bounty on our heads.
후군에게
Our mentor,
현상금이
my
걸려있는
fellows,
상태다.
all of us. Yi-sang is a valid sinner, but I gotta say Mersault or Ryoshu. That's fair. I like all the sinners, don't get me wrong. I think picking a favorite's really hard, because they're so wonderful as characters. I don't think there's any of them I could say I dislike. That's just so good.
항쟁 수준이 아닌데?
Hold it.
단순히 땅 따먹기가
This ain't just
아니라
another strife then.
원한이라도
That sounds
그리는
more personal than usual turf war.
탐관오리가 넘쳐나고
As it has always been.
민생이 어지러운
District
것은
19 is fraught
과거나
with
지금이나
corruption and
19구의
disturbance
가장 커다란
to the
문제.
lives of the public.
그러나 S사
There is very little
이제는 살피뼈
that us
농축산이
men.
되어버린 그 날개의 행보에
There is very little us,
그저
men and
무의를
women of the blade,
무인의
who
길을
seek
가려는
naught
우리 같은
else but to
자들이
train
뭘
and
해볼
walk
수
the
있는
path
것도
of
아닌 게
martial
현실이지.
arts. Thank you for the follow, Clockster! How far into Limbus am I? I am here in Canto Fui. I'm almost at Canto 6. Yes, as Raffalo said, almost at Canto 6. And I'm very excited, because it's the first Canto I'm going into where I have read the source material. Your favorite is Dawn, Mark? For reasons. 5.6 reasons in Canto 7. I very much look forward to Dawn's Canto. I'm very curious how that's going to affect her. You were scared of the Intervallo. I am a little bit. I know who scary bamboo-hatted Kim is. The Canto is fire. No, wait, that's the wrong enemy. Can do change the wing known as Salpipiego agrodinish this or escort.
그러니
Canto 6
저를
speak. I
미워하는
look
우리
forward to
같은
it.
중은 떠나는 선택지만 남았던 것이다.
You finished it like 20 minutes ago? Wonderful. Oh, thank you for the follow, Raffalo. Currently running a mostly Heisho team. As the old saying goes, what other choice does a monk who abhors this temple have but to leave it behind? Thus we have departed our home.
S사 민초들의 고충은 여전하구려.
So, the people of S Corp will suffer.
새로운 터전을 찾으러 떠난
We had
길이었으나
departed in search of a new home.
정착할 곳을 찾는
Yet
게
it was no easy
쉽지는
journey.
않았지. 이미 남의 영역이 된
Most
곳에 발을
territories
디디려
have
하니
been made
당연히
home
우리는
by
다툼의
others.
대상이 될
In
수밖에
order for us to
없었고.
settle, conflict was unavoidable. It's a canto in the game known as Limbus Company, colloquially known as Limbusy. Canto 6 is currently your fave, elusive aubergine man. But the way Canto 9 is going, I might surpass it. I'm very excited for Canto 9. Again, I have read Hellscreen now. I know more about Ryoshu, and I'm very excited. Also by more finger nonsense. I was very interested in the fingers in Ruiner. Wild Hunter's Peak, I am excited. Whatever the Wild Hunt. Heisho is valid after Uja outers. I'm contemplating swapping my burner team for sinking. I don't know. I just kind of pick my favorites and go. Favorites Canto 8, Canto 9 might pass me. So Canto 9's doing well so far. Good to know.
그러던 중 우두머리가
In the midst of
가져온
those conflicts, I have the
초대장이란 걸
memory
통해
of our mentor
도서관에
bringing us an
들어가게 되었던
invitation.
기억이 있네.
An invitation to enter a library of sorts. Yeah! I don't remember you in the library though. Hey Virgie, yes, the library of the Ruiners. Virgilus, who had been sitting quietly with one leg over the other on a chair, far from the rest of us, visibly reacted. I think I remember that the word library always got a genuine reaction out of Virgilus.
기억이 있다라는
You
말은
have a
다소
memory.
어색하구려.
Quite an odd way to phrase your recollections.
분명 그곳은
We
후군의
arrived
손이
at the
닿지
library,
못할 것이라는
hoping to
이야기를
escape the
듣고
Kurokoma
도달한
clan's
곳이었지만
clutches.
실상
But all we had
그것도
done was lead
싸움터였다는
ourselves
이야기요.
into just another field
분명
of
우리는
battle
패했고
where we were handily defeated.
그리고 어느 순간 이곳
Then, all of a sudden, we
기사의
found
골목에
ourselves
있게 되었다는
stranded in
이야기요.
the back streets of
그
Tikor.
방식이 워낙
On our
기묘하니
waking,
기억이 있다.
the bizarreness of
정도로
such
답할
an
수밖에.
experience can only be described as an expression just odd. Posture check. How dare you! Stop it. Stop making me sit up. And drink. Just look it out. How dare you? Oi! We're upside down now. You don't think I'll have an issue with Bamboo Hat to Kim? I hope not. I do not want him to claim my bones, thank you. On our waking, the bizarreness of such experience can only be described by an expression just as odd.
김 사카도도
Mental Bamboo Hatted Kim! Her eyes suddenly widened mid-sentence. Angdu leapt from her seat.
우두가 아직 빌딩에 용진 빌딩으로 가야 하네.
I have Spice Bush! I like Spice Bush. It was my first 3-star was Spice Bush. I believe that our mentor remains there still. Oh, we must make haste to Yongjin building.
조심하시게.
Don't be so
그렇게
hasty.
격정적으로 움직이면
Such wild movements may tear
상처가.
the wounds that I have. Too late. Solemn Lament. I want Solemn Lament too, because I want to make a Pew Pew team.
Huh?
What the heck? Is she dead?
혈액이
It is no
부족한데
surprise that a sudden
압력은
rise in blood
낮았으니
pressure in lieu of
쇼크가 오는
blood
것도
supply
우리는
would cause
아니죠.
one to faint.
기절한
She has
것뿐입니다.
merely lost her consciousness.
그래도 관리자님이
You
예상하신
were right,
대로
manager.
무언가
She
정보를
did have
가지고
some
있긴
useful
하군요.
intel for us.
용진 빌딩.
Yongjin building.
이곳에 향해야 하는
I
이유가 있다는
suppose we
건가?
have some business there then. Maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know what this has to do with our mission, if any. Or maybe it's that library that we should...
비상.
Danger! Danger!
앞에 칼 들고
Bunch of
설치는
people
검은
in
사람들
Mephi's way,
엄청 많아.
swinging swords around, black clothes.
맵피 다치겠다.
Passengers, move up, move out!
출동.
Protect Mephi! Vroom, vroom.
후군의 후속 인력들인 것 같습니다, 관리자님.
Executive manager, they appear to be Kurokuma clan reinforcements. Well, what can we do? We can feed them to Mephi! Hey look, Kurokuma clan, not in the reinforcements, Kuro, Kumo, Words are hard.
받아볼 텐가.
Kuro Kumo clan. I did get index files. I want all the index characters because I really liked Yan and the index in Ruiner, and now I want all the index characters, even though I know Don's coming out tomorrow and I don't have enough for Don, but I'm gonna, like, I don't know, do some grinding and pray. We just have to pray with our streamer luck. But Don has a habit of not coming home for me because I wanted Magical Girl Don, and Magical Girl Don didn't come home for me either, so... Tomorrow! Yeah, I think tomorrow. You got 1k lunacy. Better get it done with a single pull. That's my hope as well. Get it, Don. Shouldn't gamba your money. No, don't gamba your money. Just gamba your fake digital currencies. Gamba. You know, the index funny. I also hate free will. I just, I don't know. The idea of the index was really cool. I don't know what I should say, because, like, I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this and they haven't played Ruiner, so they don't know the secrets of the index. So I don't want to say it. I don't know how deep Limbus goes with it. But I loved finding it all out. And I love the fingers in general. The middle is better. The middle is cool. I just don't know enough about it. I like the fingers because I like how they represent sort of the meaning of each finger, or at least like thumb. You're under the thumb, that's why it has like such a structure. You've got index, which is your pointing finger, so you get the prescript. You've got the middle. I don't get. I suppose the Vengeance book is a giant fuck you, which is like how rude the middle finger is. I don't really know much about ring and pinky, and I know you guys are starting to find out about that more. I know one's like artists and stuff, but I don't know what they would be. But I like that they're all kind of to do with the meaning of each finger. It's cool. The middle is about vengeance. Their power has something to do with vengeance. The ring thinks alive leak is true art.
길을 남겼군. 핏물진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면 홍어는
이런 인물은 뱀 중에서도
I wonder how that. See, ring the most in Leviathan. I do need to read that. I need to put that on my to-read list. Thumb Claire! I do have Thumb Claire. I probably have the most Sinclairs. The least Gregors.
정상적인 공격이야. 잘했어.
당연한 걸 한 것 가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous that Yisang is the one you got. The sinner that chose you, and you was just like, I am the one you will roll the whole time. What's the sinner you have the least of? Who's the sinner that's abandoned you? Because like I said, for me it's Gregor. I got F all in the way of Gregor. Team attack! Yay! Horse Yisang. I like Horse boy Yisang. We're playing Uma Musume, I swear. Would it be Uma Musume, or what would be the male equivalent for that? Because Musume is like daughter, isn't it? It's like horse daughter, Musume. I don't know what son is. Uma Shonen? One Don ID, I see. So Don has forsaken you. I am sorry, you are not a fixer worthy of admiration, according to Don, which is why you have not had many. However, we could do a whole personality. Could do like horoscopes based off this, like a personality quiz. No, it's still Uma Musume. Oh, I see. Happy Heathcliff chose me. This should not be done in any other. Correct. Yisang is enough of a girl. That's true.
잠시 어지러웠어요. 봤어요.
And if Yisang chose you, it's because you're a chill dude. You're easy to get along with. You don't scare introverts off, which is nice. He wants to be around you, like the wet black cat that he is.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
That is what that means. If Heathcliff chose you, Exnam,
엔젤라님이나 마이크
then you're someone he wants to protect.
제가 아니라요.
He has pack bonded with you, and he will protect you now. Your first 0-0 was synced on, and fire is still strong. Got Uma-sang. Uma-sang Musame.
고작 이 정도 탕후의 허덕이나.
Shoujo? No. He's not a... He'd make a fabulous girl,
이제야
though.
회사가
Where's my...
정상으로 돌아갔네. 이번 제압은
I don't
끝이야.
see enough gender
너희들도
bends
고생 많았어. 티페리티
of Yisang.
너도.
Or enough Yisang in a
언젠가
dress in
우리도
general.
모든 게 끝날 때가
That
오면
would be
좋겠네.
lovely.
그때가
Yisang
되면
with long
휴식을
hair and a
기다리며
ponytail.
고향에 노
Like Hong Lu, but in a dress. Yes. Your first was local church mersault. Wonderful. We returned to the bus after dispatching the Kurokuma clan members that attacked the bus. Oh, hello, friend. Who are you? You have our logo, only to be greeted by an unfamiliar face. There was a woman sitting in the foremost seat of our bus.
이상하군 길잡이.
Interesting. Guide.
분명 논의되지
I
않은
believe that
손님을
we both
들이지
made
말아야
it quite
한다는
clear
말을
that
들은지.
no guests are
시간이
to
지나지
board the
않았는데.
bus without prior consultation. The discussion was not even an hour ago, in fact. Ah, Scarlet Silver. Iron. Not friend. Or friend. He has long hair and a ponytail. I know, right? But he's not in a dress. But what about a maid outfit? No. But what about him in a maid outfit? Rude.
외부인의 한해서
Yes, we did. No outsiders, to be exact.
눈앞에 신분이
Isn't it clear as day who she is? I noticed that she was wearing a familiar uniform with the logo clear embezzled on her chest. Are you from LCCB? Maids do not exist. Yes, they do. We're about to go to Wuthering Heights, where Maid Ryoshu lives. If we can get Ow! Shut up. I deserve that bonk. But if we... No! Let me finish! If we can have Maid Ryoshu, we can have Maid Yisang, and not butlers. Maid. Maid dress. Ow! I deserve it, but shut up.
LCCA다. 시계 관리자.
Ow. You are being mean. Maid Yisang does not need to... It does though, Goober! It does. LCCA, the after team manager clock. Right, I could see that she was wearing a red emblem on her shoulder.
이 사람
Huh?
관리자님 말이
Wait.
들리나요?
Can she hear what you're saying?
안 들려. 태엽 소리를
No,
번역하는
don't have any
재능도 없다.
talent in TikTok
그렇게
interpretation
멍청한
either.
느낌으로 고개를
But it was
깍닥이고
pretty
있는데
easy to tell
모르는 게 더
with that
힘들겠고.
blank, stupid look you were giving me.
무슨
Maid Yisang is
말을-
ideal. Yes, Exnum! Also got Ishmael with cards. Claire, magic bullet. Good choice to shard. Don't you even have common decency to mince your... Ishmael scowled, about to tell the woman off until she coughed and collected herself. Maybe she suddenly recalled her old
나는
attitude.
클리어 부서 애프터 팀 소속.
I am team leader
일반 작전
Cayman.
이과
Cayman.
알파 팀장 카이만이다.
Limbus Company clearance after team. No, normal operations unit 2. I don't think I've ever seen anyone from the after team in person.
그야
course not.
우리가 개고생했던
All
걸
that them
꿀떡하는
blokes do is
놈들이니
sweep it in to
낄 리가.
pick up the spoils after we've done all the hard work.
말은 바로 하지 길바닥 출신.
Let me set some things straight. Backstreet's mutt.
뭐?
Eh?
애프터 팀은 너희 같은 목숨 버리게들
After the
깽판
after team
쳐놓은
is
현장을
charged with cleaning up
정상화시키고
the mess you will
없던 일이
grateful
될 수
wastes of
있도록
lives
수습하는
leave
매우
behind.
수고스러운 일을 하는
Sweeping in
팀이지.
to pick up the spoils? No. We do the very difficult job of sweeping your stinking shit under the rug.
저희가 목숨 버리게
Wastes of lives.
라고 불리나 보죠?
Is that how you guys see us?
그뿐일까?
That's
목숨
not.
버리게
That's not
범퍼카
all.
돈
Waste
먹는
of lives,
버스
bumper
고기방패
cars, the most
얻어걸린
expensive
또라이.
bus in the world,
뭐
meat shields,
있기는 한데
maniacs with more
그게
luck
지금
than they
당장
deserve,
필요한 이야기 같진
and then
않군.
some. Doesn't seem like the most relevant topic of conversation for now, though. I can see why the after team would hate us, because we're just like the worst. Please, Altus, I need my sinners at 1 HP. I need you to win the clash. You got this, Altus. Raffalo, Altus, you could do it. It's not a maid dress. It's a traditional Korean wedding outfit. It's meant to pair up with Ryoshu's red. I don't want a wedding outfit. I want a maid outfit. Well, happy for Yisek and Ryoshu getting married. That is cute. But maid. Not marriage. Maid.
이 새끼가 말하는 꼬라지는
You
계속
little-
그따위일
You
거냐?
better change your tone now.
특별히 고칠 이유가 없다면
If you give me
고치지
one
않는다.
reason to, then I
내
will.
지론이다.
Unfortunately, it is my personal philosophy to be stubbornly set in my ways until given a good reason to change. Oh, hey, Heathcliff, it's kind of like you.
앞뒤 가리지 않고 황금가지를 회수하는
Sure,
게
it's your
일이라고는
job to
하지만
collect golden bowels no
그
matter
뒤에서
what, but
개가
I'm
지구르는
having
사람을
a lot
생각하지
of trouble
못하는
scrounging up
반푼에겐
even
더
an
고칠
ounce
필요가
of
없지.
respect for a group of half-wit idiots who don't give a damn about people who have to clean up after them.
거점하지 카이만 팀장.
Wife Yisang is close enough. Wife Yisang is pretty close, I won't lie. I know. We get the job done. That's enough, team leader Cayman.
뭐 욕짓거리를 하러 온 건 아니었으니까요.
Very well. I wasn't sent here to reprimand them, though I had a very good time doing so.
상부의 작전 명령을
I'm here to
하달합니다.
relay the orders from the head office. Cayman produced an envelope, opened it, and pulled out a paper from within. She began to read it aloud.
LCB의 T사 황금가지
LCB,
탈환
additional
작전
mission
이전에
assignment
추가적인
prior to
임무를
TCO.
하달합니다.
Golden Bow retrieval operation.
하나, 해당 구역
1.
근처에 발생한
Eliminate and
뒤틀림을
secure the
제거
distortion
혹은
in the
확보할
area.
것. 2. 해당
2.
위치에 있는 검은
Recover
비석
the monolith,
모노리스를
an
확보할 것.
artifact in the shape of a black stele from the same site. A monolith. What is this now?
뒤틀림?
Distortion?
뒤틀려 있다는 뜻인가요?
You're saying they've already distorted?
모른다. 이 추가
I don't
작전은
know.
LCC가
Limbus
관여되어
Company
있지 않지.
clearance is not a part.
나는 그저
It's not part
T사에서의
of
업무를
this extra
처리하다가
operation.
전달
I
임무만
was
받은
merely
것뿐이야.
ordered to relay this information to you as I happen to be taking care of some other job at TCO.
우리의 임무는 황금가지의 탈환뿐일 텐데.
I believe that is our one and
언제부터
only
우리가
mission to
심부름꾼
recover the golden
해결사노릇을
bows.
주문받았지?
Since when did it become our job to play errand boy fixers?
지금 주문받았군. 그리고 황금가지를 배달해 오는
Since
너희가
now.
특별히
Besides, I don't
심부름꾼과
see
다를
difference
바도
between
없지.
an average errand boy and your team. All you ever do is pick up and deliver golden bows, no?
확실히 알겠네.
Right.
애프터팀이라는 곳은
I guess
성격
the
더러운
after team is
사람들만
full of
들어가는
grouches
곳인가
like
봐.
you, huh? Rodian grumbled like she was imagining a department full of Caymans. Cayman quietly took a sweeping look at the complaining sinners, then approached me.
시계 관리자.
Manage a clock. Yes?
뭐라고 말하는지는 어차피
I
안
can't hear
들리고.
what you're saying anyway, so just listen.
당신이나 당신
Allow me to kindly
졸개들이나
explain
아직도
some
뭘
things for
모르는 것
you
같아
and
친절히
your
설명을 몇 개
minions,
해주겠어.
since all of you appear to be so out of the loop. Carmen crossed her arms and leaned against the bus seat as though she was about to start a lecture.
LCB는 분명
LCB's primary
황금가지를
objective
가져오는
is
게
to retrieve the
임무다.
golden bows.
그건
Yes,
맞아.
can't deny
부정할 수.
that.
하지만 림버스
But
컴퍼니라는 회사의
parading
목적이
around telling everyone that Limbus
황금가지
Company
탈환이요라고
specializes in
말하고
retrieving
다니는 건
golden bows would
문제가
be
있지 않겠나?
stupid. Don't you agree?
그게 당장의 벌이 수단이 되지도
And it's
않고.
not exactly the most lucrative business, if at all.
그건 맞는
I suppose
말이네요.
I've been wondering about the
사실
company's
궁금했거든요.
finances for a while.
이 회사가
Where do we
대체
even get our
무슨 돈으로
funding
돌아가고
from?
있는 건지. 뭐 돈은
Well, there
걱정할
is no
필요
need for
없다.
you to concern
오히려
yourselves with the
차고
company's
넘치지.
finances.
지금 이
We have
회사에
much more
부족한
than
건
enough capital to do what we want. What the company really lacks, however,
대외적인
is
입지와
public
명분이다.
standing and a cause. A cause?
림버스 컴퍼니는
Limbus
그
Company
명분을
decided to
뒤틀림에서 찾기로
find
정했었다.
our cause in
뒤틀림
distortions.
현상이라는 게
No
아직 도시에서
significant
체계적으로
organization
관리되는 건
has
아니거든.
yet taken charge of managing instances of the distortion phenomenon. Correct, really. Like, the closest thing to people managing the distortion phenomenon is fixers going to kill distortions, and that's it. House told me some time ago that it had been long since the distortions began appearing in the city. Hasn't been long.
림버스 컴퍼니는
Limbus
대외적으로
Company is building our
뒤틀림
reputation
현상
as a
전문
professional
촬영
distortion
방역,
prevention
또한
and control
현장에 연구를 하는
company
집단으로
that doubles as a
도시의 이름을
research
알리는
center
중이다.
for distortion
그러니
phenomenon,
다방면으로
which
관련
means that
활동이
we
필요한
need to produce
상태지.
real results in more ways than one, that is.
뒤틀림 현상이라는 게
I
꽤나
did hear
골치
that
아픈
this
상황이라고
epidemic
들었던
of
것 같긴
distortion
하네요.
phenomena can be pretty annoying to deal with.
아직도 이 현상을 누가 명확하게
No one has
정의한
probably
적이
defined
없다.
what these
그러니
distortions truly
전담하기를
are.
꺼리고
This means that not many are willing to jump into dealing with this new phenomenon. Hello, Foo Fighter, welcome.
뒤틀림을 전담하는 협회가 발족하려는 동향이
We did
있다고
hear that
들었지만
some are preparing to
그건
launch an
어디까지나
association primarily
림버스
dealing
컴퍼니는
with
기업
distortions.
차원에서
But
그걸
that's all
다루려는
it
것이다.
is, an association. We intend to deal with it on a corporate level.
그래서 그게
Right,
우리가
but
뒤틀림을
how's any of that our
조절하는 이유가
business?
되나?
What reasons do we have to go out our way to tussle with those distortions?
되지. 회사 가장 높은 곳에서
Here's
내린
how it's your
명령이니까.
business.
길바닥엔
The order came
그런
from the
게
top,
없었나 보지?
the highest authority of our company. Don't they teach you how to follow orders in the slums? I have not read Distortion Detective. I need to. I need to, very much so. That does it. You're not leaving the bus alive.
관리자.
Manager. Heathcliff, down boy. Came and ignored Heathcliff, who was visibly fuming, and turned to face me.
지금 이들에게 내가 대하고 있는 태도.
My attitude
나아가서
towards your minions and
회사에서
the
이들을
company's
어떻게
attitude towards them.
취급할지까지. 그건 결국
It all
관리자의
depends on the
선택과
choices you
지도에 따라
make
달라질
and your
거다.
leadership. With that, she produced an envelope from under her arm and handed it over.
하지만 뭐
At the end of the
선택은
day, though,
자유니까.
the choice is yours.
저들 말대로
Your men
원래
aren't
LCB의
completely
임무인
wrong.
황금가지만
If you would
고집해도
like to
상관은
focus
없다.
solely on your primary mission,
그런다고
the golden
너희
vows, then
고기방패들이 회사에서
fine.
쫓겨나게
It's not
되진
like the company
않겠지.
is going to kick you when your meat shot's out.
물론 그 선택이
But do
수감자들의
understand
처우를
that the company's
결정하겠지만.
treatment of the sinners may change depending on what you decide to do here. Virgilus listens quietly, his eyes
그럼
shut.
가보겠습니다. 붉은
Now
시선.
then, Redgaze,
또
I'll
보자.
be taking my leave and leave now. Until next time.
그러시지.
Fine.
하지만 그때 또
But
본다면
next time, I'd prefer it if you
말은
watch your
좀
language.
가려가면서 하면 좋겠군. 이렇게 보여도 내가
These meat
당신이
shields
말한
are
이
still under my
고기
guidance, so
방패들
try not
켈잡이라서
to
말이야.
disturb
내
me as
귀까지
well.
거슬리진 않게.
These are my unruly
부탁하지.
children. How dare you insult all of them? That's my job.
뭐
Well, that
그건
depends on what
관리자에게
the manager
달려있겠죠.
does, doesn't it?
그럼
Excuse
실례하죠.
me. She left, leaving nothing but an awkward silence behind.
갔냐? 그 재수 없는 새끼?
She gone now. Bloody prick. After that brief moment of quiet, everyone began sighing and complaining as though they'd just been ungagged.
가만히 있는 것도 꽤 힘든 일이네.
Almost burst a blood vessel listening to all that. Ah,
아이씨, 나이
soften
먹고
my-
성질은 다 죽였다고
I
생각했는데
thought I'd softened my temper with age. What? Spinning around at the speed of sound. Still, good work keeping things non-violent, guys. Well done. Well done, everyone.
하지만 틀린 말을
I
하지는
don't think she said
않으시단 말이야.
anything wrong, though.
숨은 의도를 간파해야 할 필요는 없으니 생각 정리가 편리했던 것 또한
I found her
사실이다.
manner of speech quite convenient. There is no need to unnecessarily read between the lines. I had little trouble understanding her and organizing my thoughts accordingly. Yay, Mersalt's like, I appreciated it. My tism could keep up.
뭐 그렇게
Oh,
생각할
I
수도
guess
있는
that's one
거겠죠.
way of looking things. If you put the kids in a bad mood, I'm the one that has to deal with it. Exactly.
아무튼 그 인간 말 맞다나
Anyway,
회사가
she's
시키는
right.
일을 또할 수밖에
We really
없는
don't
거고.
have much to say in the matter. If the company asks us to do our jobs, we do our jobs. That was me today! I was like, ugh, I don't want to do my job. But then people kept coming in, and then I had to serve them, and they kept making me do my job, and it was a pain in the butt.
명령을 수행하는데 특별히 첨언할 말도.
I don't have anything to add myself. I have no issues with following orders. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I tried my best to cheer up the sinners as I opened the envelope she left behind. Not much of note was in there, one old-fashioned walkie-talkie, a bunch of signed and stamped paperwork, and... Huh? Goat salt. I do love my salt. Autism-friendly speech, yes. I don't really get sandwiches for lunch anymore, but I do get pastries. I had a steak pastry today. Steak pasty. It was good. I can get sandwiches, but I tend to pick the pastries, especially with it being cold. I tend to pick a nice warm pastry instead. Mission location, Yongjin building. Let's go, Charon.
칼발하지, 카론.
영진,
Yongjin,
맛집
right?
베르.
Birch?
좋아.
Got it.
감이 온다.
I'm feeling it.
삐릭삐릭.
Buzz, buzz.
출발.
Here we go. Boom, boom. Judging by their lack of surprise, both Charon and Virgilus already knew where to go. And the bus took off! Vroom, vroom! Oh my god! Oh, it was busy.
또 한 줄에
It was busy today.
키를 남겼군.
It's okay.
핏물진.
We get 130 points towards Don! We
세월이
have
지나면 홍어는
I'm sure Don will
그제야
come home
알게
in one,
되겠지.
right? How many Dons do I have? 'Cause we got, like I said, my Gregor's issue. I had to shard this Gregor. So I've literally never rolled a 3-star Gregor. Don, yeah, I've rolled 2. So that's not too bad. Hit 2. Oh yeah, I got the full stop duo straight away. I need more Heathcliff in my life though. Because I feel like I'm gonna have some issues if I'm going into Wuthering Heights with only full stop Heathcliff. Maybe there's someone in the dispensary I should aim for. Because obviously I can't get any of these guys anymore, which is a shame. But I can get these guys now! Is there a cool Heathcliff in here? No. Event? Was there a cool event There's sexy Heathcliff! There's Deep V Heathcliff! Kurokuma Heathcliff, let's fucking go. There we go. That's the one I'm gonna aim for then. Kurokuma Heathcliff.
저녁만 참을까?
Anyway, back to it. Can Robot play Limbus Company? Can Robot be bimbo bimbo happy again? Absolute bimbo hearted. Full stop is fine for it. I know Elusive G-Man, but full stop Heathcliff runs out of bullets and then he runs away, and I just don't know how practical that's going to be for me.
이 경로는
KK
숨어들기
Keith was
나쁘지 않군
from
그래.
the rerun event of this, actually. Oh, that's fun! A you'd shard Wild Hunt?
중앙본부에서 전파를
I would, but I don't want to spoil
제압으로
these.
시작할 거야.
뱀으로
언제나 하는 일이지만. 제압 개체에게 맞는 정상적인 공격이.
I just realized I've had a bit cut off.
디테일이
I've been a bit too close.
당연한 걸한 것
There we
가지고 굳이 칭찬할 필요 없어.
I'll keep that in mind. Though I might be saving shards for Don. Because index. Because I want an index sheet. Why? Because I can.
이거리도 충분해. 너한테
He can't. Hong Lu can reload. And if I set it up right, I think Sinclair can reload him.
아니야 티페리트. 생각해봐.
But I need to
어쩌면
figure out how that
내성인
works.
부분을 건드렸을지도 몰라. 어느 멍청이가 모르고 저러겠어? 제압 효과가 굉장히 좋았어. 기록적인
But
호응력인 것
no, his
같았어.
bit is very limited. He does good damage, but his pew pew does not last.
어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
Hard mode Christmas, have fun. It does insta.
그놈을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Yawn. Between a yawn and a scream, that's what work does to you. It makes you yawn and scream at the same time.
주어진 일이 아닌 대부분을
틔울 수도
I can't believe the IDs I've managed to get so far.
틔울 수도 없겠구나.
I think I've been really lucky.
또 대단한 일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
I also missed a Walpy recently as well, which makes me a little sad.
목을 콱 물어버리자.
I'm just gonna have to get good at some grinding again. We need to be grinding in the background while I do things in my life.
깨우치시게.
All pasties and no sandwich makes briny a yawn tuber. It do! Early mornings too! I've never started this early before. It's only a 7 o'clock start, but that means I have to be out of the house. I have to be up at 6 to get there, so like...
틔울 수도
I've never had to get up this early in my
이제야
life before.
회사가 정상으로
It's a
돌아갔네.
good job though. I am
이번
enjoying
제압은
it. I'm
끝이야.
enjoying bakery time.
너희들도 고생 많았어.
It's not hard
특별히
work, I would say.
너도.
It's like hard work in that it's, you know, like I don't think
언젠가
any work is
모든 게
easy,
끝날 때가 오면 좋겠네.
but it's
오늘
simple.
부끄럽지 않았습니다.
7 in the morning, pretty sure that's a
의의를
late.
바로
Well, it's
세우는
not
게
even the earliest shift. I'm not even doing the
음,
opening. I'm just
가끔씩
doing
살아갈
an
수
earlier shift. The people who are there for opening in this bakery have to be there at 4 in the morning. Now that should be illegal. And the hilarious thing is they've already asked if I want to go for like a supervisor role. Not right now, but if I would be aiming for it. And I'm like, no. Because I don't want to have to do an opening, which is 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'd have to be up by 3 o'clock in the morning. That would suck. Some jobs have you up at 5 in the morning. I know. And those are not jobs I could ever do. I'm not capable. I would not be, like, functional in that time. Throughout heaven and hell, I alone am the rapture. Something continued to nag at the back of my mind during the frequent stops and combat encounters. There was this one thing I just could not understand. This is pretty much expected from Virgilus at this point, but if he already knew where we were going and why, would it have to tell us for once? I muttered to myself while looking toward the back of the bus where Angdu slept. She was still out cold. Come on, Faust. I legitimately think this is something we could have to talk about. Can you please relay my questions to Virgilus?
그럼 내가 말하지.
If you won't do it, then I will.
때때로
A
필요한
journey
것.
can't always be sunshine and rainbows.
Oi,
Some friction
균사비!
is necessary. You there, guide. Oh lordy. Supervisor Brownie would mean you can divert spare pasties to chat. Apparently, like, we can give away a lot of free stuff in a day. People are very willy-nilly with free things at work because apparently our, like, ratio for waste is fine. It just gets put on waste all the time. Altis relayed my question and began to share some of her own grievances with Virgilus. A lot of her own... Altis! Stop it!
끝났나?
Are you finished?
뭐 사실이다.
Well, you're not in the wrong.
이미 무전으로
I did hear most of the details through
세부적인
the radio.
내용은 전달받았지. 미리 말하지 않은
And
이유.
here's why I didn't tell you in advance.
상황에 몰아놓고
It's because you're the kind of people
깨닫는
who never
인재들이라.
learn to turn,
굳이 먼저
never learn
말하진
until the
않았을
problem
뿐이다.
comes crashing through
어차피
your front
먼저
door.
말해봐야
Would you have done anything
반발심밖에
differently
더
if you knew in
생길까?
advance? It'll only serve to give you an excuse to whine about it.
그래서 관리자 이번 일을 거부할 생각인 겁니까?
So there it is. What now, manager? Will you refuse this mission? How could I? They're already treating us like dirt. If I refuse this, I can't imagine how much worse it'll get.
그럴 순 없겠다고
I'm sure you're
생각하겠지.
thinking, how could I? And you'd be right. Virgie, why do you know us so well? Why can you read my mind? I could tell from the way he's looking at me that he already knew what I was going to say. I'm starting to wonder if he really can't hear me.
마침 손님께서 계신
Ah,
모양이군.
our guest is awake. He says, dodging the question.
카론의 감으로는
You should go
정확한
ask her for
위치를 잡을
directions,
수
manager.
없으니
Sharon's
가서
intuition can only
알아오는
take
게
us so far.
좋겠군요.
Again, this would have gone much smoother if he had told us where we were going from the start. But like always, Virgilus felt the need to add comments like that before shutting me down and turning away. He'd already closed his eyes.
내가 가서 상황을
Allow me
설명하겠어.
to explicate our present circumstance to her. Yi-san got up with an awkward smile in an attempt to clear the air. After some time, Yi-san seemed to have successfully explained our circumstances to Angdu. She was standing next to Charon, giving her proper directions. She had also told us that as long as we assisted her with her mission, she wouldn't mind us taking the black stele for ourselves.
여기서 오른쪽.
Ah, turn right there. Ah!
저것들이
They've already set up a camp there. People dressed in Kurokoma clan garbs were wandering around the building, standing guard before its entrance. I have to... Ah, my mentor! Bimbo-hatted Kim!
뒤틀림은 시간을 오래 끌수록
Delaying
제압하기
further
어려울
will only
것입니다.
allow the distortion to grow
저희도
more
빠르게
powerful.
빌딩으로
We must
진입하죠.
enter the building as soon as possible. To the building! That's enough limbo for you. It is hard on your back if you do too much limbo, that's true. I know, limbus. Time to get off the bus and go back to watching streams instead.
이 자리에 서 있게 해달라고 바란 적은 없었어요.
Okay, microphone. I don't want to move. There we go. Hello. I think that's the glorious thing about a micom is I can just sit in whatever. I swear to God, if anyone possibly checks me right now, I will kill them. But you can sit in weird positions and just bring the microphone to you. It's great. My microphone arm works so hard for me, and I appreciate
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
No! Grey cloak, please! I'm so comfy! Don't do it! Oh, fuck you, Grey cloak. Why? I asked you so nicely not to do it. Now I have to move.
상황이 유리해졌네요.
I wanna sit like a pretzel. Why won't you let me ruin my back? Ugh.
주어진 일이 아니었기 때문인가요?
So rude.
이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나 저 해충들
이 거리는 충분해.
There was no way to tell you that wonderful fact about my micom without you telling me to pause and chat. I wanted to tell you how wonderful my mic. Ah!
목을 털고 주마.
First I get unpretzeled. I get bad.
사실은
At least
그렇게
I'm
대단한
back.
일도 아니에요.
I'm back to being the right way up. That's wonderful.
혹시 칭찬을 받았다면 엔젤라 누나
I'm taking my coat off. This is far too exciting. I haven't done that in a while. I feel like I should. Though it is very cold at the moment.
튀울 수도 없겠구나. 넌 푸름을
It's
튀울
not
수
snowing. That's wonderful.
이
That
거리는
means
충분해.
the roads are. Ah!
조금 멀겠지만.
Oh lordy! How dare you? How dare you?
그렇게 서 있으면 목이 떨어질 수밖에.
Am I never allowed to be the right side up again? Is this gonna be the way I stream now? It's a good thing I'm in space. And, you know, we don't have gravity making the blood in my body go in the wrong direction.
돌려내라.
That's okay. I'll be like May from Hololive, always upside down. Always Australian. But I'm not Australian. I could be an honorary Australian. We should do a fortune telling stream again. I still have that screen, you know, where you can do the spin the briny for the fortune telling. I would need to add maybe a random, a not Australian. Yes, a not Australian. Hello, Derek Gaming. What's the name? It's Intervallo. I forgot. Claim thy bones, something like that. Sacrifice flesh and claim bones. Bimbo hatted Kim. And the spooky scary skeletons. I'm not sure, to be completely honest. I will look for you though. Now when we're out of the cutscene. Second. Bimbo hatted Kim. Ah, damn it! Looks like this way was the last one of them. To claim their bones. Thank you. Thank you, Scarlet Sovereign. Ah, the aroma of blood. Some splattered fresh, some old and growing viscous. I can already tell there will be a collage of different blood splatters waiting for me in there. I'm excited to see this collection for myself. This one expresses brutal thoughts with such nonchalance that as one muses about their next meal. That she does. It's your first stream, but congrats on being excited to fight. Thank you! It was difficult, but we got there. I don't know how everyone did it without my overpowered IDs, but you know. Yield my lunacy to claim thy gamba. Yes! Oh lord, knees. I am a knee tuber now. They are my Brianese. No, that's not a good angle. I'm covering a little bit, but that's the best angle we're getting with this one. There we go. Whichever may be the case. Ah! Oh, good lordy. Oh, I'm not quite the right way up. Can we stay here? Can I stay here, please? Pretty please. The way is open. We must move with haste. Angdu did not hesitate for a second before disappearing into the building's entrance. I'm impressed by her energy. Orson, she knocked out cold just a few minutes ago. I know he's not actually tired, but that's the energy. Old man energy. That's why you've been smoking too much. Yield my knees to claim their... It is sheer willpower that moves her. What other choice does she have when her superior is captured? Yes, Mr. Out is bootlicker. Mrs. Out is bootlicker. Speaking of which, Altis in sharp-ass suits, like I want Yisang, and Honglu, for that matter, would be lovely, in maid outfits. Altis in butler outfits is correct. It's just correct. Ah, from the name alone, I expected Yonjing building to be much taller than just 6 floors. Building and all. I know! Altis has a butler outfit and I'm so excited to see it! Although I have seen it in the dispensary. I have seen it. And it's great! And it looks boss. Because Altis is a boss lady. And looks good in a fucking suit, bro. Also, the molar Altis that I have as well, that looks amazing as well. This is a common naming convention in the back streets. I looked up towards the rooftop of the building Honglu was looking at and suddenly grew curious. Huh. What time is it right now? Yield my Limbus Company, Don found Damsel and to claim their brand new roast spent feature. Yes! Need a mirror? My head doesn't actually tell time, you know. It is 2 minutes past 10 in the afternoon. In the afternoon? It's not midday, but it's not supposed to be this dark, is it? How is it this gloomy and dark at 2 in the afternoon? I'm starting to lose my sense of time here.
여기가 유독 심한 것 같네.
Seems particularly dark around this area.
어,
Well, compared to the smoke war days, it's still bright as a sunny day.
그건 그렇지.
I suppose that's true.
T사의 뒷골목은 줄곧 이런 상태라고 알려져 있습니다.
The back streets of T-Corp are known to be in a perpetual state of murkiness.
기계가 계속해서 돌아가면서 연기를 지속적으로
Their machines ceaselessly discharge heavy plumes of smoke which cloud the skies. That, and their constant colour drainage, keep the back streets of T-Corp dark and dreary. Of course, I must also inform you that the conditions have improved somewhat after the smoke war, due to the various extenuating prohibitive conditions induced by the outcome of that war that limits the production of smoke. Before the war... We have no time for idle chatter! Come now! Greatest day in England. Yeah. This is what... I mean... Yeah, okay, this might be a filter, but this is what England looks like all the time. You know how Mexico always has sepia tones over it in the movies? This is the filter that England should always have over it. We hurried towards Angdu's urgent cries. Ah, there were more blade lineage bastards left! Look at all those swords!
뭐야? 벌써
What
다
the?
해치워놨네?
That took them out already. Man, how do all these people have good IDs? I've got some MDs. I'm trying to shard manager of La Matcha Don. I only have 184, like, in my lifetime of playing. Mine are purely streamer look. They were nothing but mewling minions. The size of their bravado, ill-matched to their immature skills, they foolishly decided to stand their ground instead of retreating upstairs. An electric buzz of sorts played from the radio I had stashed in my clothes. Is someone calling this radio? The sound became much clearer when I unfolded the antenna of the radio. LCD here! LCD! Can you hear me? Acknowledge! Come on! The voice coming from the other end of the radio was upbeat, to put it mildly, and very chaotic. Okay, I just have to press this button, right? Well, I'll talk, but it's not like you can hear. They actually TikTok! Oh, right. I called you for a reason. I'm just calling to relay a message, so don't bother responding, yeah? Okay. We don't have much time, so let me keep it short. Remember that black stella you guys were sent to retrieve the monolith? I'm picking up a super huge bump in the monolith signal the area near you. That signal can force people to distort for your information. Oh no. That is bad. Force people to distort? We have to contain it before that seeping signal goes completely out of control, okay? What the heck is this? Oh, my bad. I've got some stuff going on over here too, you know? Anyway, gotta keep this short, so let me just emphasize that time is of the essence here. Over and out. I love them. Who is that? This is my new favorite. Oh boy, bamboo-hatted distortions! The big hat is even more powerful and will claim the bones. The call dropped before any of us had even had a chance to say anything. She's pretty lively, huh?
한가롭게 감상을 말할 때냐?
We don't have time to sit around dumbfounded, clotted. Let's crack on.
엘리베이터는 고장난 것 같아요.
Everyone, I think the elevator's broken. I see that you and your fellows now have a reason to hurry. There's an airhead inside my walkie-talkie. I love it. Give me the airhead. I feel like she'd be great team with... It's a distortion detective character! Ah! I need to read it. This sounds like she could be Don's friend. They'd get along. I say that as we break through their lines and rise through the stairwell. What says you? We don't have a choice. Come on, let's go. I put the radio in my pocket and began running up the stairs. Ooh, it's law drop time. Exciting.
또 한 줄 길을 남겼군.
Mentor
핏물진
and
길일
fellow.
뿐이지만 내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
Oh man.
이거 얘들은 싱거운데 오히려 계단 타는 게 더
Stairwell is the
힘들잖아.
real challenge, isn't it? Oh, the Kurokuma clan guys.
이상하군.
Curious,
그렇지
is it
않은가?
not?
어?
Huh?
뭐가?
What is?
거리바리한 것들 투성이지 않은가?
That if they filled the stairwell full of weaklings who clearly don't know what they're doing,
어찌 우리를 막아내려
perhaps they
자리한
weren't
것이
trying to
아니라
stop us from going
밀려
upstairs.
올라가기 싫어하는.
Perhaps they were afraid of retreating upstairs.
설마
No. It can't be. Angdu's expression darkened. Maybe she had an inkling of a bad omen.
우두머리라는 자가
Dost thou
걱정이
worry
되는가?
for thy mentor? Don Quixote carefully sidled to Angdu's side with a sympathetic expression.
그럴 수밖에 없어.
Oh, it's in a few more? Boo. How could I not?
김삿갓이라는 분은 어떤
What
사람이었나요?
kind of man was bimbo-hatted Kim? Angdu's appeared conflicted, as though she was having trouble organizing her own thoughts. She shook her head and sighed.
늠름한 사람이었지.
He was a steadfast man,
지킬 것을 지키고
protected
또한
what
죽일
needed
것을
protecting,
죽였다.
killed what needed killing.
경계 안에서도 실력으로
He
줄을
was
세우며
always one of the blade
반드시
lineage's
손가락 안에
finest.
들으셨고
I dare say that he was one of the most skilled swordsmen within the lineage. A man of few
말씀은
words who
적으셔도
always sought to
자기 좋아하는
take good
사람은
care of
끔찍하게
those under
챙기셨지.
his wing.
그 결정만 없었더라도
If only you hadn't made that decision,
우리의 친우가 이렇게까지
my
궁지에
fellows would not have
몰리는
met
일은
such a terrible fate.
없었겠지만
Oh. Sinclair half opened his mouth, apparently curious what that decision might have been, but he soon realized that this was probably not the time to pry and quietly closed his mouth! God damn it. Solid.
어떤 상황이든
Whichever may be the case,
빨리
I have no
올라가보는
choice but to
수밖에
make
없나?
haste. Then we have no choice but to make haste with her. Go, 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 go!
딱히 할 말은 없네요.
Oh lordy, so much speed today! I'm gonna be sick!
저 해충들을
이거리는 충분해.
I've been in all four corners of this stream, and not for long.
공격이네요. 할 말이라도 있으시죠?
Guys, I don't wanna be sick. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I can't be sick. Stop spinning me.
떨어질 수밖에.
Why did I give you this power? Why did I think this was a good idea? I don't know.
불가
Seems unwise now.
막아내지 못하리라.
이 앞에서
Oh, wouldn't it be funny if Jack could spin me? I'm sure they won't abuse that. Is that why? Because you want to see the Bryonies? All you have to do is ask. They're here. The Bryonies. Maybe that should be a thing as well. You can request the Bryonies. I don't want to be that anymore.
떨궈주마. 고작 이 정도 탕류야.
잘 생각해보라고.
Oh, and Titty Ishmael came from this as well, didn't it? Kurokumo Ishmael. V Ishmael. Limbus Company bosses are either really easy or really hard. There's no in between.
또 대단한 일이라도
Either poke, poke,
그렇게 서 있으면
apply 5.
목이
Yeah.
떨어질 수밖에.
100%. Howdy, howdy. Bringo, Ringo, Shingo, Brady Rose Smith, indubitably. Bryonies are just a fun benefit. Or it's kill that guy. Yeah, yeah. Fuck you in particular is a move that I feel like some bosses have. But they're kind of fun because of it.
제압이 잘 진행되고 있어. 이대로면 큰 손실이 일어나기 전에 모든 게 안정화될 거야.
걱정할 필요가 없는 건 좋네.
불가.
잘했어.
This is Brownie is trapped in the library. Viewers are trapped in chat until they redeem 10,000 spins. How are you keeping track? Are you all keeping track of that? I hope you are, because I mean, I need a spreadsheet to keep track of my shit.
언젠가 우리도
Are you gonna keep track of how many spins you redeem per per stream? Also, this only applies to members because non-members can't spin.
그 외에 임무를 성공적으로 100번만 수행하면
It is a members only
죽음?
benefit.
설마
Mentor and
벌써
fellows
다
too. Electric Boogaloo.
소리가 나쁘지 않군 그래.
Brownie rose meat. I don't know about that one.
너희는
I don't like that
잘해낼
one
거야.
as much.
언제나 그랬듯이.
실패할 수도 있겠지. 언제나 그랬듯이.
목을 떨고 주마.
I brought cookies home.
좋았어.
It was the last day we could sell cookies. Or sell those cookies. They were like gonna be off technically tomorrow past their sell by date. So I got to take them home. And now I keep thinking about them. They're downstairs. And I want one. But it's too close to bedtime for me to have something like sugary because I'm an old lady and I can't be doing that right before bed. I am so sensitive to sugar and caffeine. Can't be doing it. Can't have caffeine past like 7. And then I can't be having sugary sweets unless I plan to stay up, and I can't because I have a cookies. What's everyone's favorite thing? What's the hardest stage for you so far? Ricardo. Like, I didn't really have any issues with Kanto 4. Ricardo was definitely the hardest so far. The trio, pre-quad trio were tricky, but I feel like I managed to figure them out pretty well. But yeah, Ricardo was giant pain in the ass. 100% the hardest. So far. I know I'm into much harder. I look forward to how annoying bamboo-hatted Kim's gonna be. Even though he said I'm not gonna have any issue, but you know, I fear him a little bit. Just because of his reputation more than anything. I beat Ricardo first try with cheese and exchange the pre-quad gave me the whooping of a lifetime. That's fair. At least one of them should kick your ass. I mean, it's only fair at that point. You should have your butt kicked somewhere. And now I've got compass in my head. Fun.
그렇게 서 있으니 목이 떨어져. 이 정도 탕류의 합덕이나 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Such a nice song.
사실은 그렇게 대단한 일도 아니에요.
어느 쪽일지 잘 생각해보라고.
칭찬을 받았다면 엔젤라님과 말코트를 부르는 편이 나았을 거예요.
It really is, because I think the biggest issue with grinding on Limbus is that it's not fun. Like, I wish Limbus had just an auto button,
너희들도 고생 많았어.
because if I'm just grinding the mirror dungeon, I just want to be able to press auto and go rather than have to keep going back to it.
핏물진 길을
And
보내지만 세월이 지나면
pressing win rate all the
그제야
time.
알게 되겠지.
It's very annoying. Oh, I'm out of energy. Well, fuck it. I've got plenty of ink for boxes. This is all good. All good in the hood.
출진.
Ricardo, Kiki, Ricky, and the Give Sick Tricky. Yeah, he is. I do love him. As a character, I love him. He was so funny. The whole thing, like, of it just being Heathcliff being a little klepto boy because he stole his hair coupons. Oh, it was so silly. The fight, the reason for the fight, and Ricardo's general appearance was so silly, and I loved it. Yeah, it would be cool, like, auto battle. But the rewards in MD are halved, or like in story mode. I don't mind it so much in story mode. It's just when I'm grinding mirror dungeons weekly, and it's just not fun. I'd happily take half rewards just to get through it faster. Yeah, you can't get the EX clears or something. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it should be a big full stop. It's not a big pain in the ass just pressing win written down. Because I'm more actively playing it, but I don't want to actively play mirror dungeons. I want to do other things. I can't crochet while playing a mirror dungeon because I have to keep pressing buttons and I don't wanna. Best I could do is listen to an audiobook while playing mirror dungeons. The middle is funny until you have to fight them. Oh yeah. That's why he's terrifying, but he's kind of funny. How would I guess it belonged to a middle big brother? He's got a Hello Kitty stickers on there. Okay, rude. Love it. It was so good. Like, it had cute stickers on it. What the fuck? The absolute urge to tell you a spoiler, but I know I can't because you're getting the best part. Yes, don't tell me any plot stuff. No, but I appreciate you getting your urge to tell me about it out by telling me about the urge, though. It's a nice way to get around spoiling someone when you say, I kind of want to spoil you, but I'm not gonna. It feels like a relief, but it's you still haven't told them to spoil it. It's nice. Yes, resist with all your might, Derek. My man Ricardo is wearing a purple leopard print jacket. My man loves pastel cute things. He does! I love it. I love it so much. Ricardos are funny. I want more middle. More middle content, please. Spin-off game where you play the middle, okay? And you just get revenge on everyone. Oh, spin-off game where you play the middle, and you're like looking into who keeps killing off your brothers and sisters and stuff, and then you find Roland and you die at the end. The end. You died. It is the middle. Was it middle? No, it was Pinky, wasn't it? Or Ring? Which one was the syndicate that Roland fucked up? I can't remember. That would be an anticlimax, but it'd be good. The story progresses. The Kantos become vengeance hunts, so you can get promoted to higher ranks. Yeah. It was the middle. Okay, so it's right. I got it. I don't think Roland took much more investigation. He wasn't subtle. That's true. That's true. Did we just fight the Pekatula? Yes. Their appearances are rather dissimilar from what we've encountered before. They appear to have grown more acute. They are evolved. They're evolutions of each Pekatula. The kind of Pekatula one transforms into depends on the type of sin that one has embodied in life. So it is no surprise that there are variations of them. A middle horror game where you gotta fight Roland? It's like Slender Man, but the Slender Man is Roland. But we've never counted anything like them before. Pecky spatulas, yee! Collecting the golden boughs would have been expedited if the Pecky spatulas growth proceeds. Those boughs, they really have something to do with everything, huh? Oh, that sounds like a lot more serious. Right, that reminds me, those Pecky spatulas are each supposed to represent some kind of sin, right? Sin? My thoughts grow distant all of a sudden. No, the sinners grow distant while my thoughts draw nearer. Their voices grow muffled. The word sin feels oddly familiar today. It appears they have lost their sense of self. The original forms, now forgotten to oblivion. Self.
뒤틀림이라는 것도 비슷한 거 아니었어?
Aren't distortions kind of similar to that?
누구는 뒤틀림이 되고
Some
최종이
people
되고.
become distortions and some people
무슨
become
기준인
pecky
걸까요?
spatulas. I wonder what the difference is. I think I know. Planted in the hearts of all the seeds with ever-present potential to bloom.
관리자님?
Executive manager?
뭐라고 했어? 파우가 설명하고
What'd you
있어서
say?
겹쳐서 안 들렸는데.
Pao talked over you, so I couldn't hear.
계속하자면
If you would allow me to continue, maintaining the self, even at times of extreme stress, could cause one to evolve into a distortion and, when the light of that day descends upon the hearts of every human, blooming the seeds buried deep within. Manager? If one's devoured by their sins, they are reborn from their image reflecting in the dreamt by those who are nothing. The light and seeds sounds very similar to Lobotomy Corporation originally, where the light was supposed to bring out human potential with ego. If one's sense of SENC, I don't know. So if one is devoured by their sins, they are reborn in the form of distortions, their image reflecting some, probably the deepest, I don't know. Dante, what is... In fact, the project was called Seeds of Light. Ah, well, I'm glad I made that connection at least. If one withstands, yet their sins, the heart.
뭐야 시계대가리?
Of what the hell?
갑자기 무게 잡고 뭘 중얼거리는 거야?
Clockhead, what in the bloody hell are you talking about?
심각한 소리가 나는데.
I ill like the sound of that. How's something gone awry with their prosthetic head? Distort. I'm not distorting! Say no to distortion, everyone, and you get ego. Just say no. Yet, if one seeks to bear the shall of their original hearts. Ego. Is that what you're speaking of? And in a world perceived through their own, that shall be unveiled to their egos, melt into by of sin.
말투도 뭔가 저희 할아버지.
Oh, they're starting to talk a bit like my
관리자님,
grandfather.
머리.
Huh? Manager, your head! Is it more on fire than usual?
관리자님,
Executive manager, your head
타고 계십니다.
is on fire!
오, 불꽃.
Oh, what a blaze.
진짜 터질
I think they're about to explode! Only those who can define their own ego. I mean, from this lordom, just saying that saying no to distortion will just make you a peculum. No, that's only if you lose your sense of self. If you keep your sense of self and say no to distortion, you get ego, right?
야!
Oi!
저러다 쟤 죽는다고!
Gotta do something about it before
방법
Clotting
없어?
bites it. Got any bright ideas, lass? I know what to do. Only those who are awakened to their own... I'm trying to figure out what some of these words are. Tis scorching! I thought that Manager Esquire's flaming head was merely for style, but I had not one felt such heat from it.
파우스타 씨, 그때 이야기했던 자폭 장치가 작동된 거 아니에요?
Manager Sinners and tougher to go double and give this next one.
이 열기를 보면 정말
Not
모든
really.
걸
If
녹일
anything,
것처럼.
it's what happens when you fail a distortion. Interesting. Faust, what if they accidentally activated the self-destruct sequence? This heat. If we don't douse it now, we're going to melt everything around them.
원리는 같습니다.
Yes, the
단테는
operating
황금가지를
principles are the
통해
same.
본사 지하에
Dante
심어진
is, via
묘목의
the
뿌리와
golden
연결된
bow,
상태로
connected to the root of the sapling planted in the subterranean area of the headquarters, which is to say that... Who gives a shite about the bangles? We got to dose the flames on his head.
누군가 물 없어.
On their head.
뭐라도
Water.
시켜보면.
Just nay one have water. We must make haste to douse the flames. Sometime later. When this came out, I interpreted as, if you say yes to Carmen, you distort. If you say no, you get ego. If you can't muster the will to answer, you get peck spatula. That's how I see it as well. As long as you keep your sense of self, you will end up either ego or distort. But that's what I'm interpreting it as so far. Maybe you guys have a bit more info, and maybe that's where your interpretation is coming from, but with the information I have, that is the conclusions I have drawn. Limbus Company adding yes or no choices and different endings when. Oh, it'd be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, we do have some theories as to what exactly Dante is saying here. Throw in the Discord, fun. Ugh.
정신이 드는가?
Pray tell, art thou recovered? My eyes. If I had eyes, that is, opened slowly. I was lying on the ground, surrounded by the sinners. What happened?
기억을 못하는 것이요?
Do you not recall what had transpired? I guess I don't. I appreciate it, Howdy. I do remember walking up the stairs and suddenly feeling really dizzy. Executive manager, you must visit a workshop to get looked at as soon as we return. Huh? A workshop? Did I malfunction or something?
무슨 기계 다루듯이 말하기는.
Don't talk about them like you're talking about some machine.
어차피 지금은 어떻게 할 수도
Either
없는
way,
것
there
같고.
isn't anything we can do about what just happened. Not here.
복귀 후에 이야기 나누시죠.
We can discuss it later once we return.
활동에
What
지장은
just
없는 것
transpired
같습니다.
does not seem to pose any hindrance to our mission. And do, whereas
이미 올라갔어.
she has advanced without
궁금한
us.
것도
Meanwhile, I
걱정되는
remain
것도
curious
많지만
yet concerned about your
상황이
condition.
급하니
We must
우리도 합류하는 게 좋겠구려.
reconvene with her. The situation calls for urgency. Yeah, okay. There was a lot I didn't understand, but since we're in the middle of an operation, let's deal with this first. Overclocked Dante! He's far too close to midnight, and that's
저번에
scary.
약속한 거 안 잊었지, 죽은? 그 외에 임무를 성공적으로 100번만 수행하면 죽은? 설마 소유권을 벌써 다 쓴 거야?
Who's the big man in the middle?
말도
It's
안 돼.
Ricardo!
이건 약속이랑 다르잖아.
I'm sure it's perfectly normal to suddenly start talking cryptic lore when hearing certain words like a sleeper agent. Yeah, I'm sure it is! That being said, if you are going to read Leviathan, the last 5 chapters are still untranslated. Boo! Dark Cloud.
만곡된 직선을 직선으로 질주하겠어.
이건 또 왜 고장이 나서?
Why do we have to have this? Why do we have to have? Why? Why'd this have to break? Why now? There was a nervous-looking man at the top of the stairs on the uppermost floor of the building. I could immediately tell this man was unlike any foe we faced in this building.
조용한가?
Better be quiet in there.
가만히라도 있어줬으면
I hope that
좋겠나?
thing at least stays put. He kept looking into his pocket as though he was expecting something awful to come out of that door.
저자는
He is...
그분의 복장과
His garb, which highly resembles the Kurokuma clan's standard outfit, suggests that he is a relevant individual in this case. It is possible to extrapolate this from the outfit that he is of higher rank than any foe we have defeated on the course to this location. I am very tilted by this information. It's type rules of the backstreets, motherfudger. And then, before I even had a chance to suggest waiting for a bit to come up with a strategy, Angdu was already charging the man. You must be captain of the Kurokuma clan. What? You wish to hunt the blade lineage? Very well. I stand before you, face my blade. Suppose that means all my men are all dead, huh? I'd toss you into the art office if I could, but the merchandise is still in there. Oh, come on. I've got no choice but to fight. At least allow me to introduce myself. And you can tell me who you are. Name's Jun. Captain of the boys you just killed. Angdu, Salsu of the Blade lineage, follower of mentor Bamboo-Hatted Kim. The hallway before the doors falls silent. It is as calm as winter dawn. The two warriors, blades drawn, began to take cautious steps, as though we were attempting to gauge the distance between each other. Did anyone mention yet that Angdu first showed up as concept art in the library ruiner book? That makes sense if they wanted to use her again for fun. I mean, it's implied that she was one of the minions with Bamboo-Hatted King, I suppose. It's fun to see a scrapped character show. It's really fun. Ha! There was a sudden flash. When I came to my senses, the pair had suddenly switched sides, facing away from each other. The outcome of this clash... Come on, that's it? Huh? Miss Angdu appears to have been Miss Angdu's defeat. She fell to her knees. I mean, I was just getting started. Surprised you even had any energy left for that attack. She's been fighting the Kurokuma clan henchmen on the front lines before we even had a chance to catch up. It's no wonder she's exhausted. I must also remind you, she's on the verge of death not so long ago. She has overexerted herself. They did the anime thing, they did! This is so weeb, man! What? The rest of you gonna fight me too? Hardly seems fair, me against all of you. This Jun rested his blade on his shoulders with an annoyed scowl. I could tell from his single clash against Angdu that he wasn't going to go down easily. Well, I don't like that we're ganging up against this one guy, but you got a loud-ass ticking clock for a head. What even is that? Is that some teacup clock-shaped prosthetic fashion or something? It is a clock, right? You there. Is that clock head on time? Mate, what do you think? The clock ain't for telling time. Huh? Then why'd you decapitate yourself for? A useless clock. Okay then. Any you got a timepiece? Clock? Watch? Anyone? The stupid watch broke again. The sinners wordlessly began to surround June. I guess not. Are you even wearing a watch? You must be all be insane. Sauntering about without a timepiece. Even if I did, I would hardly find it within myself to show it to thee. You're already getting on my nerves. You know what? That's it. I'll be in deep if I let anyone in there anyway. So come and get me. I'll cut you down if it's the last thing I do! Wah! I am a one-time villain! With a pretty cool design, I won't lie. Now excuse me while I cut him down, cut him down, cut him down, cut him down, and all his minions cut him down. Slice him into pieces, slice him into pieces, put him in a little pie and give it to Bamboo Hat to Kim. Isn't Kurokuma literally dark cloud or something like that? Maybe. I know Kuro is like black. Granted, they did miss a bit with outfits. Oh, is that why it's so dark here? Because the dark clouds are here? No wonder they like this area then. Because it represents their name. It's their namesake. So that's why they moved in. That makes sense. Wait, so if this is an event, does that mean I can still play the W Corp event at some point? Because I really want to play through that plot. Because the warp trains are also interesting. Terrible! But interesting. Kato is a difficult bro. Oh, it's Kumo! Short is Kudo. Ah, Kumo Kudo. Kudo Kumo. Kudo Kumo. Kumo Kudo. Yes! Wonderful! So I'm never gonna miss out on event story. I will get the warp train eventually. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And the T-Corp event and all that stuff. Oh, that's such a relief. Because I was really sad when I had to go on my break for a while that I wouldn't be able to play and get to far enough into thingamajig. Far enough into the Kanto to unlock it and be able to play some of the event. I was very mad. But if I get to play the event story anyway, then I'm okay with that. I'm fine with maybe missing out on events every so often. Shit happens. The warp train, where there's a lovely... No, 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 no. No. It's hard to get that unimaginable sentence.
뭐야 이 수치는? 아까 어떤 직원이 제 앞 배치에 한 번에 입힌 피해량이야. 잠깐.
No, no, God, you started me off. My compass is getting distracted.
이제야 회사가
My
정상으로 돌아갔네.
compass is getting
이번 지압은
distracted.
끝이야. 너희들도 고생
I'd
많았어.
like to put this
티피리트,
banger
너도.
in my
언젠가 우리도
head.
모든 게 끝날 때가 오면 좋겠네.
그때가 되면 휴식을 기다리며 고향의 노래를 이제
Now
대화를
let
좀
us
해보자.
converse for a moment. Dang-Hu seemed to have recovered somewhat as we fought. She bound Jun with a rope before throwing him to the ground.
고작 부조장이 우리에게
I do
내려준
not expect a
현상수배
MiG
이유를
captain
알
to
거라
know why your
생각하지는
organization has put a bounty on our heads.
마치 보호라도
But I
하듯이
cannot quite place the
우두께서 있는
reason
곳에
you were
문을
standing
막고 있는
guard
메뉴라 할
before
수는
this
없고.
room. It was as though you were protecting our mentor from us, of all people. You can get Jun as an announcer. Oh, that's
내
fun.
놈만이 아니지. 이
Wait,
건물에 있던
It wasn't
후구님들
just you, was
전부가
it? Every
위로
Kurokoma clan
올라가는 걸
filth we
필사적으로
killed on our way up to this floor
싫어했지.
stood in our path, like they were protecting something with their lives.
아니 그러니까
Fine. Faust or Don Quixote? Oh, that's a hard choice. But they're both so good. I really no, but they're both good. I want both. Faust. I know. I'm picking Faust, but I love Don Quixote too. Fine, here's the truth then.
우리라고.
We're the victims here.
무슨 의미인가?
Whatever do you mean?
진짜
You guys really
짜증나네.
have a way of pushing my buttons, huh?
애초에 우리는
We weren't part of the party
너희를
pursuing
추적하거나
you or
배는 일하고
cutting you
상관이
down.
없었어.
That was none of my business.
범죄 현상금 걸린
It
조직이나
was one of
단체들이
many,
간들도 아니고
many syndicates or
얻어 걸린
organizations,
힘이었다는 거지.
or organizations that were unlucky enough to be one on the thumb shit list. And our run-in was just a coincidence. Yeah! Well done, Derek. Don Quixote all the way. Don Quixote is also wonderful. They're both wonderful.
그냥
They're all wonderful
우리는
people.
엄지에서
They're all
내려온
my
명령에
children.
따라서 여기에 있는
Slash
검은색
husbands.
비석을 지키고 있었을 뿐이다.
Slash wives. We were ordered by the thumb to stand guard next to the black stealer here, that's all.
곧 다른 곳으로 배달해야 하는
Everyone was
상황이다.
on edge because we were supposed to transport it elsewhere pretty
너희
soon.
검개놈들이
And
나타났다.
that's why you blade lineage
갑자기.
bastards appear out of nowhere.
나타났다.
Out of nowhere?
그런가?
I see.
모두께서는 이곳에서 깨어나신
So
건가?
this is where our mentor has awakened.
너 뭔가 아는 거냐?
You sound like you know something I don't.
애초에 사람이 어디서 그렇게 툭
Can't say I
튀어나올
ever
수
heard of a
있나?
tech that could blip people into
특이점이라도 쓴 줄
existence
알았는데.
just like that.
그리고
Though they thought they were using a singularity or something.
애초에 너희가 이길 싸움도 아니었어.
Besides, the Blaine lineage never had a chance.
우리는
Our numerical
실적으로
advantage
훨씬
was
유리했다.
insurmountable.
그랬겠지.
Of course.
범죄놈들 중에 멀쩡히 싸울
Oh,
놈이
hello,
3명쯤
hello,
남았을
Bernie. It is
때까지만 해도
howdy, howdy,
우리가 손이
howdy.
없었어.
Oh, you choose being poopy. That's poopy. Oh. There's a fair bit of art of Jun and Angdu together. That makes sense. If only I had used Immortal Hong Lu to defeat that boss. All your names are a greeting of some sort. Oh, that's very cute. That's a wonderful little theme for your names. We had your friends cornered, and then we had no trouble cutting them down until there were but 3 of you left standing.
그런데 갑자기
Then all of a
대장
sudden your
놈의
boss's
눈이
eyes suddenly
희번덕거리더니
began to glow and he
짜증나지만
cut down everyone around him.
그놈이
That
주변에
was a
있는 걸
one-sided
전부
slaughter.
써.
그럼
What? Then
그래.
you got it right.
검개고 오리고
Lay lineage,
주변에
Kurokuma
있으면
clan, it didn't
전부
matter.
죽여버렸단
He
말이다.
cut through everyone.
그러니 뭘 어떻게 할 수 있겠냐?
So what the hell was I
우리가-
supposed to do? What were
나는
we supposed to do? I'm their captain.
수조상으로서 애들이
The lives of
죽는
my
걸
men are my
막아야
responsibility. I'd save them somehow.
했고, 내가
So I stayed
문을
behind to guard the
막고
door while my men guarded the
아래
entrance to this
애들을
building.
배치하는 수밖에.
What other choice did I have?
아, 짜증.
Oh shit, delivery
이게
deadline's coming
뭐냐
up.
대체?
I'm
곧
finished.
약속한 배달. 손가락
This
한두 개로
won't end
끝날
with me having
사람이
to cut a
아니잖아.
finger or two, damn it. Angdu struck the back of Jun's neck with a swift precision and toppled him to the floor.
앵두군 이미
Angdu? That man had already been subdued. Wherefore didst
이
thou?
안에 들어서려 하면 귀찮게 굴것
I have merely
같아
put him to
잠재웠을
sleep.
뿐.
He would have caused us trouble had we attempted to enter the room while he was conscious.
나는 후드를
아이.
만나야겠어.
Must talk to my mentor. See him with my own eyes.
얘기하는 거 못 들었어? 주변에 보이는 건
Have you
죄다
gone
썰고
deaf,
있다며.
lass? Your boss will cut us down. We'll cut down anyone who gets too close. No, that cannot be.
단테, 이야기를 종합해 보면
Dante, we can infer from the information we gathered that... Yeah, I agree. There's a powerful aura coming from behind that door. I can sense it.
후드가
Our mentor. Angdu's hands trembled as they wrapped around the doorknob.
전투를 준비하지.
We must prepare for battle.
김 작가님이 그럴
I know that Mentor Bamboo-Hatted Kim will do no such thing! She slammed the door open, only to come face to face with a distortion. Da da da! Bamboo-Hatted Distort! He got out of the library got
또한
most of his men got slaughtered,
길을 담긴
and then
핏물진 길을
and then distorted.
세월이 지나면
Bro,
홍호는 그제야 알게 되겠지.
this fight will have to wait.
홍로가
Ah, this is fine.
무엇을 바꾸었는지.
This is fine. There we go. This fight will have to wait until next week, though, because it is time to end the stream. Were you about to come yell at me? I think he was. I think he was about to tell me to stop streaming. Go to bed. It's bedtime. I have a trigger when I say the words from a particular fiery meme that those fires do appear for me. Because I used to say it a lot. And also when I was fighting Zhao, I was on fire. Because, you know, that's why. Because this is fine. I said, this is fine. This is fine. There we go. This is fine. Always happens better. Anyway. What? Thank you so much, everyone, for coming to today's stream. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you, anyone who lurked. Thank you, anyone who watches the VOD. I really hope you enjoyed yourself. No matter which way you decided to watch it. Also, lurkers. I forgot about lurkers. I'm sorry. If you have not already, I'd highly appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you're on Twitch, give the channel a cheeky follow. That would be lovely. If you could check out the links in the description to the audiobook I have spoken to the books I have written and to the merch that is available. I would highly appreciate it. Please consider also Patreon and YouTube membership for various benefits that I can't bother getting to right now. She's good at shilling. And last but not least, join the Discord. That one's free. Discord is free. There was something else. I forgot what it was. Kofi. Kofi exists. Kofi also has mini audiobooks of short stories that I have written. Oh yeah! I'll be back on Sunday. That's what I wanted to say. I'll be back on Sunday where we're going to do a reading stream and we're going to read some SCP nonsense. And it's going to be wonderful! But until then, I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Briny Restaurant. I've been Library. Goodbye!